going to talk about 3 reasons drivers end up stranded on the middle of the road and what to do in that situation. That situation is not fun at all. So I'm gonna tell you how to prevent those situations and what to do in emergency situations like that one. So let's start. I know how hard it can be when you're driving and you just have a problem in your car. It can damage your trip. I mean, you're gonna start wasting so much time, fun, and it's not fun at all. I remember when we went with my family, we live in Southern California, and we went to North of California, so it's like 9 hours driving over there. And it was fun, we were with the kids, but you don't want a situation like that. We have a few situations with your tires, with the tires, but we were able to fix them in the moment. But you know what? I was so shocked just to see how many people have these situations every day on the road. I see so many people from small cars to big cars just standing there in front of the car hood, not knowing what to do. It's just like, what we do now, right? So I know that situation is not fun. So let me tell you, let's start with point number 1. And point number 1 is the most common situations why cars are stranded on the middle of the road or having problems or breakdowns on the middle of the road. It's because of the tires. They have a flat tire. And why this situation happened? Well, a lot of times it's because we don't check the tire pressure on our tires. A lot of times we see this light come on the dashboard, the TPMS, but we ignore it. And let me tell you, we need to have the proper pressure on our car tires. Okay, make sure you have a tire gauge in your car to measure the pressure that your tire have. Remember that every tire, front tires, back tires, and a spare tire have different pressure. So make sure to check the sticker that is on the driver's side of your car, and you can see the right PSI that your tire needs. And because what happens if we don't put the right pressure on your tires? You can have underinflated tires or overinflated tires. First of all, you're gonna damage your tires sooner, and a situation like that, it can happen to you when you're driving, and you don't want that situation, okay? Another thing is you need to have your spare tire in your trunk, okay? Because a lot of times when we have a flat tire on the middle of the road and we don't even have a spare tire, well, you need to have a spare tire. So make sure that you have a spare tire in your car, so in a situation like that, you can do the switch. Make sure you have the right tools to do it. It's something very simple that can take you from 10 to 15 minutes to change the tire, and then just drive to a nearest repair shop to buy a new tire in case that you need it, or patch the tire that you have if it's possible, okay? Another thing that you can do to avoid having a flat tire, I know when we do long trips, the road is not the perfect road. There's a lot of potholes and on the road, so try to avoid them. That on the road damage the tires a lot, and it can contribute you to have a flat tire. Okay. Point number 2. Another common situation that you may have and on the road when you're driving, and then your car just stops out of the sudden, and you're like, oh no, what's happening? Please check your fuel. Yes, it can be silly, but yeah, check your fuel. I have an auto repair shop, and you don't know, or you don't have an idea how many people come to the shop with their cars in a tow truck saying that their car just turned off out of the sun and on the freeway, and they don't even know what it was. And then we check the fuel, and they don't have gasoline on. So I know we are busy all the time. We are running around, and sometimes when we see the light of the fuel turn on, we always said, we can make it. Let's make it another 2 miles. And then the situation happened. So please don't ignore the fuel light. stop on the nearest gas station and just fill your tank, because you can have that problem. Just to prevent the situations, fuel your gas. Okay, number 3, overheating. And this one is the more scary part of being stranded on the middle of the road, when you just see smoke coming up of your hood, under your hood. But first of all, don't panic. Just pull over, turn off the car. Please turn off the car as soon as possible. Okay, if you keep driving your car when the car is overheating, you can damage the whole engine. Okay, turn off the car, open the hood, let it cool off a little bit. And you know, this situation, we can prevent to have our car overheating if you just have a monthly inspection by yourself. You don't even have to take your car to the mechanic. Just make sure that your fluids are on the right level. Make sure that each fluid are on the right level. I mean, it takes you 5 minutes a month to do it. Okay, a lot of cars, they overheat because the coolant is low. And I mean, just compare this. Having a bottle of coolant in your car that it can cost you $14 to $20, or have a situation of overheating your car that it can cost you your engine, that can cost between $1,500 to $5,000. I mean, there's a big difference. So make sure you're doing your monthly checkup and checking your fluids. And if they need to be topped off, grab your fluids, either your coolant, either your brake fluid, your oil, and things like that. So make sure that all are in the right level, so you don't have any problem when you're driving. Or if you do a long trip, make sure that all the fluids are on the right level and that you don't have any leaks. Make sure to always check under your car to make sure that you don't have any leaks, because if you have any leaks, you have to take care of that problem. Because if you're doing a long trip, well, guess what's gonna happen? Yeah, I think you know what's gonna happen. So that's why we have our car maintenance planner that help you to track every information, just like this one, and avoid this kind of situations. I mean, situations that it can waste a lot of time, a lot of headaches. I mean, just imagine if you have kids and you're going in a trip, a long trip, and this situation happens. Now you don't wanna waste time on that. So make sure you're doing your monthly checkups. Do a visual inspection of your tires. Make sure you're changing your tires on time. Just check the tread on your tires and do the change of your tires on time. Make sure you put in fuel on your tank. Don't wait until the last minute. And lastly, make sure your fluids are on the right level. So make sure that you have the car maintenance planner to check up all that information, and you have it right there, this one in your car, and make sure that you have the right PSI and your tires as well. So I hope this video was very helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to come and answer any questions that you may have. And have a wonderful day, everyone. And make sure that if you have a friend or someone that needs to hear this information, just share and tag the people who may need this information. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that was a very helpful lesson for you. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and if you want to join us in our community where we have a lot of ladies like you learning about cars and supporting each other every time they have questions, please, the link is on the comments. You can go there and click it and join our community. You're not gonna regret it. We are learning so much in there. So subscribe. Bye.